New data is revealing just how vulnerable Canadians are when it comes to scams, and they're getting tired of it.
Every single day we hear about a new scam, and the most worrisome part is that it affects people of all ages. Before, it used to be just targeted towards seniors. No, now it's affecting parents, younger people. There are just so many different fraud attempts at your finances.
According to an RBC poll, 98% of respondents report seeing more targeted and sophisticated scams. 89% noted a rise in scam attempts now more than ever, and 86% believe it's getting harder to recognize a scam and protect themselves.
Fraud is everywhere. It's on our cell phone, whether we're getting a text message or an email, or we're on social media where, we get a message from somebody we think we know.
Last year, scammers stole more than $8.7 million from Nova Scotians and $7.4 million from New Brunswick residents, according to the Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre. Experts say risk prevention is key.
Number one, make sure you have a strong password. I know it sounds really obvious, but I asked my parents and they're still using, our home address. So obviously that needs to be changed.
Choi also recommends avoiding public Wi-Fi for email or banking logins and being wary of suspicious links.
One other thing I would suggest is to make sure your apps and your software is always updated, because whenever there's security vulnerability, thieves and hackers will find it.
The poll also suggests people are feeling tired of always having to be on alert, with 33% of respondents admitting they let their guard down. The Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre says the emotional toll is often overlooked.
These frauds really affect the victims in other ways, whether, it can cause emotional distress, psychological effects, social isolation, loss of trust. So we're kind of bringing exposure to that.
And that's one thing the Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre wants to focus on this month, helping people deal with that emotional toll and letting them know they're not alone. Katie.
Some good information there. Thank you so much, Vanessa. CTV's Vanessa Bright for us in Halifax this evening.